Mike Moore Media, the first place to hear Rockingham County news and information.
Rockingham County Today is sponsored by Eden, small town, big outdoors. Explore Eden NC on Facebook. Eden Fire Department responded to a house fire at 311 South New Street last night around 7 o'clock. It had spread to the attic. 2 residents and a pet were displaced. The American Red Cross is helping them. Eden Police Department, Rockingham County EMS, and Draper Rural Fire Department assisted. Crews were on the scene about 2 hours. Last night, 11 RockATOP students were honored at Rockingham Community College for achieving 8,000 working hours and graduating with associate's degrees. The group enrolled in August 2018 and committed to at least 10 hours of college courses per semester while working 30 to 35 hours per week at local companies and businesses. Also last night, 17 new apprentices signed up for the RockATOP program to work with these companies: Pine Hall Brick, MCOR, Machine Specialist, Abco Automation, and Bridgestone Aircraft Tire USA. Reidsville Police arrest report: Brooklyn Page Vaughn, 22, Price Street, possession of a controlled substance, marijuana, drug paraphernalia, and simple possession of Schedule IV drugs. Barbara Ann Sanchez, 60, Rosemary Street, misdemeanor larceny. Zaquane William Martin, 20, and Zamaya Amaran Martin, 18, Circle Drive, resist arrest. Ronnie Lewis Connolly Jr., 31, Ridge Street, aid and abet impaired driving. Brandon Michael Staley, 36, Mabes Road, Eden, driving while impaired. Roman Brian Cooper, 20, McLeansville, possession of marijuana, reckless driving, and resisting arrest. A Caswell County Sheriff's deputy was shot multiple times Wednesday morning after responding to a residence to serve a domestic violence protective order. Aaron Tyndall was taken to Duke University Hospital. The suspect barricaded himself inside for about 5 hours. Kevin De Silva was eventually arrested and will likely be charged with attempted murder. Several weapons were found inside the home. The SBI, Guilford County Sheriff's Office, and 8 other agencies responded. Investigation continues. Rockingham County weather from Shiloh Airport. Today, an 80% chance of rain, high 82, low 63. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, mostly sunny, high in the low 80s. Lows in the upper 50s to low 60s. Monday, a 60% chance of rain, high 81. Triad record highs and lows on this day: 97, 1925, 59, 1976. Get current weather information anytime at mikemore.media, along with Rockingham, our live stream 24-hour weather camera, powered by heat and air controllers for year-round comfort, whatever the weather. Everyone's busy. That's why the drive-thru at Lane's Family Pharmacy is so convenient and quick. But here's something even better: Lane's county-wide delivery. Call 336-627-4600. It's easy and reliable. You can trust Lane's for prompt prescription delivery. We really appreciate the drive-thru and home delivery on a rainy day like today. Lane's Family Pharmacy, NC 14 Eden. Here's that number again: 336-627-4600.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on Mike Moore Media.
The NFL preseason kicks into high gear this week. Tonight, the Giants visit the Patriots while the Titans head to Baltimore. To Tomorrow, the Falcons visit the Lions. The Browns are at Jacksonville. The Jets visit the Eagles. The Cardinals at Cincinnati. The Packers are on the road at San Francisco on Saturday. Carolina at Washington. Kansas City at Chicago. The Bills host the Colts. The Bills, the current favorite to win the Super Bowl. The Seahawks visit the Steelers. It'll be the Dolphins at Tampa. The Texans hosting the Saints. The defending Super Bowl champion Rams battle the Chargers at SoFi Stadium. Denver at home against the Cowboys, while the Raiders host the Vikings. Light day around baseball today. Cleveland at Detroit. The White Sox visit Kansas City. The Cardinals are at Denver. The Astros host the Rangers. The Red Sox at home against the Orioles. The Cubs take on the Reds in the Field of Dreams game in Dyersville, Iowa.
For lightning fast sports updates, download the Score app. It's free and one of the most popular sports apps in North America.
That's the Sports Flash. Chuck Sanders, Mike Moore Media.
Now we'll check on the community calendar. Announcements are made free. It's sponsored by Night Owl National Stoneworks in Eden. Granite, quartz, and marble for commercial and residential. Summer Grown and Gathered in Eden, scheduled for tonight, has been rescheduled for Thursday, August 25th. School supply giveaway and free hot dog bar at Shaw Christian Church on the Boulevard in Eden, Saturday, 1 to 4. Never Too Late will be playing at the Sandy Ridge Community Center, NC 704, Saturday, 6 till 8:30. Dueling Pianos will be at Bands on the Dan, Grogan's Riverfront, NC 704 Madison, Saturday, gates open at 6, food on site, BYOB. Free food at Eden YMCA on Kennedy Street. Tuesday, August 16th, drive up starting at 12 noon and get approximately 50 pounds of food items, including fresh vegetables. It's sponsored by Cormai Community Development Corporation. Draper Area Public Meeting, Thursday, August 18th at Draper Christian Church on Fillcrest Road at 5:30. Touch a Truck in the Henry Street parking lot, Uptown Eden, Saturday, August 20th, 10 to 1. Admission, a school supply donation. Climb, explore, and discover your favorite things on wheels. 48th Annual Stoke Stomp Festival at Moritalk Park, Danbury, Saturday, September 8th, 9 to 6. Next up, today's Consumer Report.
Rising prices slowed in July as consumers paid less for some things, including used cars and gasoline. The Labor Department reports its consumer price index in July was unchanged from the month before, when the index rose 1.3%. Over the last 12 months, inflation has risen 8.5%. Automotive publisher Edmunds.com has ranked the 2022 SUVs with the best MPG, and the Ford Escape Hybrid came out on top with a combined city highway 41 MPG. With a starting price of $28,000, the Escape is also the least expensive of the high-mileage SUVs. After years of declining inventory, there are a growing number of homes on the market. The inventory of available homes rose 30.7% on an annual basis last month. That's the largest increase on record. I'm Mark Huffman. Learn more at consumeraffairs.com.
Now, today in history, 1896, a patent was awarded for an electric light bulb socket with a pull chain. Thank you, Harvey Hubble. 1934, Alcatraz in San Francisco Bay received federal prisoners for the first time. 1951, the first Major League Baseball game was televised in color. Brooklyn Dodgers defeated the Boston Braves 8-1. A little closer to home, 1965, King Chandelier opened on NC 14. The business will be moving soon, but will stay in Eden. King Chandelier actually started on Boone Road in 1935. Let's see who's celebrating. On our birthday club, and just 3 names today for August 11th. Happy birthday to Chaz Price, Frank Dwyer, and Judy Cox in Mayodan. Our best wishes? Yes, Chaz Price, Frank Dwyer, and Judy Cox. Have a name for the birthday club? You can text it to 336-932-1881. Let me know who's celebrating. Get in on our weekly giveaway. Hey, that's coming up tomorrow. Every Friday a prize package from these Eden businesses: Vernon Family Dairy, Wendy's, Carolina Fuels, Biscuitville, That Little Pork Shop, Ingrid's Cupcakes and Confections, Domino's Pizza, and Divine Nutrition. Again, the number for birthdays, text them to 336-932-1881. Big name birthdays today: Chris Hemsworth, 39, Hulk Hogan, 69, Viola Davis, 57, and Steve Wozniak is 72.
Here's author Philip Gulley with an excerpt from his book, For Everything a Season.
When I was in my early 30s, I received a phone call inviting me to serve on the executive committee of a national Quaker organization. It was an important committee staffed with bright, accomplished people, and I was honored to be asked, though mystified, why I had been chosen. I found out later that an error had been made. A man with the same last name as mine, a retired college president, was the one nominated to the committee, but the person doing the phoning had mistakenly called my number, which appeared just beneath their intended nominee's number in the Quaker directory. By the time they realized their mistake, they were too embarrassed to unask me, so there I was, sitting on the executive committee of a national Quaker organization. It was glorious fun, and the knowledge that I wasn't their intended choice didn't dampen my enthusiasm a bit. 4 times a year they flew me somewhere for 3 days of meetings, sightseeing, and visiting with other Quakers. But that wasn't the best part of serving on the executive committee of a national Quaker organization. The best part was telling my friends that I served on the executive committee of a national Quaker organization. The last time I felt so important was in 1972 when I won second place in the Danville Optimist Bicycle Safety Rodeo. The girls had a separate bicycle safety rodeo. Sherry Bishop, whom I secretly loved, won second place. For years afterwards, I hoped our common victory might bring us together. On the night of our high school graduation, when we attended the same party, I drew next to her, hoping she would whisper in my ear, "Phil, I've loved you ever since 1972. But the only thing she said was, "Why are you standing so close to me?" Then she moved away, and I haven't seen her since. Though I think of her every May when I open the Republican newspaper and see the winners of the annual Danville Optimist Bicycle Safety Rodeo. I get a faraway look in my eyes, and my wife asks me what I'm thinking about. Nothing, I tell her. Nothing at all.
For Everything a Season, the latest collection of stories by author Philip Gulley is available from Multnomah Publishers.
Finishing today with big news about a big sale at Simply MK Shop and Cafe, Uptown Eden. 50% off t-shirts and home decor and pillows, 25% off tumblers, cups, and socks. Michelle has a really good selection and good savings right now. You'll find thousands of unique items at Simply MK. No one else has. Plus, delicious food in the cafe. Thursday special, Jana's Cluckin' Salad, chips and drink, $8. Cal's Classic Reuben, one of my favorites, on Friday. There's a full menu for breakfast, lunch, and supper. Simply MK on Washington Street, Uptown Eden, open Monday through Friday. And that's our program. Thank you, friends, for tuning in. Have a great Thursday. Here's today's motivational moment. Of all the things you wear, your expression is the most important. And I remind you, as always, be sure to count your blessings.